Well, good morning, Bore da, from Abergavenny, and I'm specifically outside the Girl Guiding Hall in Abergavenny. And the reason I'm here today with my friend Andrew, who's in the background there, is because we are walking a 30-mile walk over 2 days, camping out in the Black Mountains and checking the route description for an event which we are organising and which will take place on the 13th of April this year. It's called Cymoedd Fynwy, and it's a 50-mile event. 2 loops from Abergavenny Girl Guiding Hall. The first loop goes into the Black Mountains, as I say, for 30 miles, and then the second loop goes into the UNESCO World Heritage Site above Blanavon and over to Cwmavon. But we're just concentrating on the 30 miles over the next 2 days, and it's a great day. It's grey, but it's cold, and we know we're going to have a cold night in the hills tonight. But this video will help show people what the route's all about, and also it's a backpacking video as well, so I'm quite looking forward to creating a new video which I haven't done for a while. And I just want to say that I had some lovely feedback from somebody I met last Saturday on the Reservoir Roundabout Challenge walk in Mid Wales, and it was really pleasing to hear how much they enjoy some of the videos I do. So this one's for you. You know who you are, so thanks ever so much for the feedback, and I hope you enjoy what we put together over the next couple of days.
First line to reach wooden.
Here we are. We're at Cymoedd Village Hall, and this is going to be checkpoint 1 on the event that we're organising on the 13th of April. By the way, I'll stick a link below to the entries for this event, so if you are interested in entering and fancy having a go at either walking 30 or 50 miles, you can enter the event by clicking on the link below. But so far we've left Abergavenny. We climbed out of Abergavenny onto the Derry. From the Derry we descended down to Forest Coalpit, having enjoyed wonderful views of Sugarloaf to the northwest. And from Forest Coalpit we've climbed up the side of Tawynagaia and then dropped down to where we are now at Cymoedd. So next stage now is to walk along the Vale of Ewis, and we're going to walk along the Vale of Ewis to Llantoni Priory. And from there we'll be climbing up a very steep hill called Lox's Tump as we head over the Hattrell Ridge in the Black Mountains. Good morning, and good morning from day 2 of our 2-day backpack in the Black Mountains, following the 30-mile route of Cymoedd Fynwy. Yesterday we left Cymoedd and walked along the wonderful Vale of Ewis all the way to Llantoni, and as we did so the sun started to pop out, and we enjoyed seeing the light and the shadows on the hills above us. And eventually, on reaching Llantoni, we stopped for a short break. The Abbey looked absolutely wonderful in the late afternoon light. And from there we then climbed up Lox's Chump, which will be the steepest climb on the route. And we put our tents down somewhere on Hattrell Hill. It's been a cold night, but very comfortable in the tent, nice and snug. And this morning we're going to walk from here down to where the next checkpoint on the event will be, which will be Longtown. From there we're going to head over Mynydd Merddin and down to Pandy, which will be the final checkpoint on the 30-mile route before we climb over the Skirrid and then down to Abergavenny. So hope you're enjoying the scenery that we're walking through, and see you later on. Well, here we are. We're now in Pandy Village Hall, or just outside Pandy Village Hall, and had a great morning since I last spoke to the camera on top of Hattrell Ridge. Andrew and I have enjoyed some wonderful morning light as we've walked along the ridge and then descended east down to the village of Longtown. When we went to Longtown, we went to the village hall where there's a checkpoint and saw some local people there who were clearing up. They were very kind and filled up our water bottles, but they were telling us that they had celebrated the wassail last night in Longtown, and Countryfile had been there to film what they were doing. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that on television in the next couple of weeks. From Longtown we met a local farmer who knew about the event that's coming through in April, and he promised us that one of the gates, which is currently broken, would be fixed as well. Then we climbed up of Mynydd Merddin and enjoyed a long, steady, slow descent on road for about 2.5 miles through the village of Walterstone down to where we are now in Pandy. From here we're going to pop up and climb up over the Skirrid. We've got about 7.5 to 8 miles to go to get back to Abergavenny to finish this 30-mile route and check the final part of the route description that's been written. So we've just descended down now through the trees below Skirrid, and we're on our way back to Abergavenny. Only a couple of miles to go via the Werndy Golf Club. As I said at the beginning of this video, we've been checking the route description for Cymoedd Fynwy, an event organised by the South Wales Long Distance Walkers Association. You're more than welcome to enter. It's on the 13th of April 2024, and you can choose either a 30-mile or a 50-mile option. Don't bother trying to enter after the 13th of April 2024 because the link will not work. But we've had a great couple of days. We've really enjoyed ourselves on the route, and suffice to say, with all my videos, thanks ever so much for taking the time to watch it. And we're back.